Hello, this is James. Jack Atlas, the king, has come to Duel Links. Welcome, Jack Atlas. Welcome to our world of dueling. Now, welcome to our farm party as we ride roughshod over your character repeatedly for your reward cards that we will review very briefly. So we have Jack Atlas is bringing the Peace Golems, which unfortunately I don't think we can access the full potential of the Peace Golems in Duel Links because we do not have a main phase 2. And so I think what you were able to do in the TCG is you would summon multiple Peace Golem using pieces in your hand. You would have medium piece and big piece in your hand, polymerization, summon multiple Peace Golem, battle phase, multiple Peace Golem attacks, and then during main phase 2, he defuses into big piece and medium piece, and then if you choose to, you can use the effect of medium piece to search small piece, all while preserving your normal summon, and then you can normal summon a tuner monster, and then you have plenty of options for your synchro summon. You can use pretty much any synchro, you can use any or all of the Peace Golems in order to synchro Shokan. Unfortunately, in Duel Links we do not have a main phase 2, and we only have 3 monster slots, so we can't even make full use of medium piece searching out the small Peace Golem. So I think that the Peace Golems are going to be mostly for nostalgia goggles, but I will of course investigate them. I am happy to be proven wrong on the subject of new cards. Dragon Archfiend, which grants Pierce, which is a fun tilty way to give Pierce to a big monster, but you could also use there's a spell card that does it. There's a spell card that gives Pierce, and it doesn't eat up your normal summon. Flare Resonator, which is not Dark Resonator, that makes me unhappy. Descending Lost Star for synchro summoning monsters that require specific synchro monsters to summon, which we don't have to worry about yet. You can also use Get Out of Stardust to use the specific Stardust support cards. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Peace Golem, Mad Archfiend, 1800 attack point, piercing monster that is a huge coward. And then finally, Extra Veiler, which when your opponent special summons a monster except during a damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, your opponent takes any effect damage you would have taken from their card effects this turn instead. So this is like a side deck card. Basically, it just prevents your opponent from doing effect damage that turn. So if they synchro a monster that's going to do a big effect damage, Extra Veiler prevents that, and it's also a body to soak up the attack. And then, as we know in Duel Links, you're not generally seeing side deck cards on the ladder. If you're playing in tournaments, if you're playing in Duel Links meta, that's a different issue. But he's just a normal, so we're going to get plenty of them. Anyway, let's go into this farm. Let us show the king of New Domino City, our king, Fire King Yubel with Yusei Fudo. And we're going second. Can we get a good opening? This is my third. Ooh, so close. So very close. This is my third time farming Jack Atlas. The first 2 times went swimmingly. Alright. Fire King Island. And that's perfect. So we're going to set this. We're going to activate the Fire King Island. Activate this effect. Destroy the Yubel. Add this from the hand. And we even opened a Solemn Wishes. Activate the Yubel in your graveyard. Special summon Terra Incarnate. That's it. That's all. Normal summon the Fire King Avatar Barong. That's going to give us an extra search. Terra Incarnate. Alright, and don't activate that. So since Barong was destroyed by the effect, by a card effect, you can search another Fire King Island. That's going to give us some good speed up. Wandering King of Wild Wind. So you don't need that much speed up, but with stuff like Wandering King, the Wild Wind, you do want to get that together. Oh, and unfortunately, once you see the Terra Incarnate, you I don't think that it's possible for him to summon. I don't think that's possible for him to summon a Red Dragon's Archfiend, which is unfortunate because the animation is really cool. So when when I first farmed him using this, I was like, yeah, Fire King, because I just assumed that he'd have a lot of defense position changing because of all the pierce damage and Red Dragon's Archfiend's effect. He doesn't actually have that. What he has are like a lot of cards that give him that. He has level 3s and level 4s, and then cards that pump them up by a level. So he has Synchro Boost, and he also has Powerful Rebirth. So then that lets him either make his 3s into 4s or his 4s into 5s. And then the 3s and the 5s or the 4s and the 4s can Synchro Shokan into the Great Red Beast. And then actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's destroy Yaksha. Add this. Because we have, and then no. And end the turn. Terra Incarnate. We could be interesting. We could, I could have destroyed the Terra Incarnate and then gotten out. Ooh, are we gonna see it? Oh yeah. All right. So here. Okay. By the way, he has Clock Resonator. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Waga Tamashi misete yaro. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so clean. Like, this is really crisp. Ooh, that's a Naisu. That's a Naisu right there. Red Dragon Archfiend. Come into play. Solemn Wishes. End the turn. And then we're going to discard. Alright, bye Red Dragon Archfiend. Wow, the Yubel farm deck, actually a little depressing. But this is my third straight successful farm with it. So, the efficacy cannot be denied. I do have a Sangan in there, and that is strictly for consistency purposes. You do not need to have Sangan. Sangan is just great in Fire King Yubel farm decks because it it lets you draw into your Yubel or your Golden Ladybugs if you are using them, which I actually think is the better option in a more difficult, what's that? Mad Archfiend, in a more difficult farm, because Golden Ladybug, you can use it immediately. You can use Golden Ladybug as soon as you draw it, so it gives you an extra 500 life points. So the 3 Golden Ladybugs, potentially an extra 1500 life points can make the difference. But I know that a lot of people don't have Golden Ladybug, whereas Solemn Wishes is a farm card. So Solemn Wishes, totally usable, totally possible. And there's our final card, our Prisma Anti-Magique Arrows. And now we're going to go in. We're going to special summon the card breaker. Special summon the second card breaker. Let's use the Prisma, why not? Let's summon our Wagatamashi. Tribute the Winged Dragon of Ra. 1, 2, 3. There he is. Ooh, this is my Great Beast, Jack Atlas. Ensure that your toggle is set to on or auto. Change phase to the battle phase. You do need the anti-magic arrows, because if he powerful rebirths a monster in defense position, that would mess up your farm. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so that's the third straight farm of successful Fire King Yubel. Pretty sure he doesn't have anything that can mess that up, but we can revisit this if need be. And now we will view the deck list. And you don't even need to go for the max damage, because we have the campaign bonus, and we're summoning a divine, and we're destroying all kinds of monsters. What do we get? We got an extra Veiler. All right, so we're set on Power Invaders, and now we got a medium piece golem. It's pretty good. And we have the canon of Yusei beating Jack, and then so here's my proof. Win 3 duels against Jack Atlas, 3 farms done, 3 farms completed successfully. So let's grab this, what is it? Medium piece golem number 2, and then some random keys. Okay. So, win 7 duels, 3 of 7. Farm is 3 of 3. And here's our deck. We have Ultimate Nightmare, which actually, I think, we could potentially cut that because Terra Incarnate is not really threatened. We have 3 Yubels, 1 Ra. You don't need Sangan. You can cut Sangan. 4 Jar of Greed. Fire King Avatar Barong. Fire King Avatar Yaksha. Times 3, 1 Barong. 1 anti-cheese arrows. 3 Fire King Island. You can use Solemn Wishes. I do think that Golden Ladybug will make it more consistent. So Solemn Wishes is good because you don't have to click anything. Golden Ladybug gives you the extra life points because you can use it immediately. It can also be searched by your Sangans if you have any. Card Breaker is a free-to-play special summon card, but if you're not using the Solemn Wishes, if you're instead using Golden Ladybug, which again makes it more consistent if you don't open nice and neat with a Yaksha and a Yubel and that kind of thing, you would do 3 Golden Ladybugs, but then you don't use Card Breaker. You use a different special summon monster like 2 Trickies or Spirit of Flames or something like that. Alright, so that is the Farm of the King. Thank you for watching.